Hello everybody. Before the video starts, obviously I have to say I don't hate Waboo. What he's doing is not strictly illegal. Like, making money is not really a crime, right? I also forgot to say this in the original recording. Please subscribe, hit that bell and the like. Well, anyway, before the video starts, I would also like to direct your attention to his profile picture. Do you notice how it looks weirdly AI generated, but it kind of looks like it's real, right? As if it was like modified by AI. Well, when I was in the beginnings of making the thumbnail for this video, I was actually looking for the PNG, because if you look really closely, the Photoshop job was not really well done, which means there was a background, so he had to cut out something. He did some Photoshop work in here. So it's like, yeah, that's weird. Let me reverse search this with some Russian lookup. Bro, Russian bots are amazing, bro. They find everything, bro. Yandex is my goat for finding reverse searched images. And lo and behold, I found this one. Now you may not see the similarities because you have a very bad eyesight or you're blind. Now I'm gonna make some observations here. Let's count the stripes on this sheep's ear. One, and it's kind of like that, where it's like feather at the end. It kind of goes up here as well. And this one goes up as well. And there's one that goes into a dark spot. So this is like the dark spot right here. Dark spot right here. And it goes here at the same angle as well. It's this, and you notice that it's the same case for the other ear. It goes like that, and this part goes like that as well. And this part, this red part, is a little bit bigger than this part here on the other side. Look, these red parts right here are a bit bigger on this side, and you can kind of see it in this image, but not really because of the W. Anyway, you see how the location of the spot on the snout is also similar. Now, I'm not a farmer. This might be a farmer thing where they hang stuff on their snouts for some reason. And also, the mouth isn't quite the same, but it's slightly more open. And also, the eyebrows are the same length. The eyebrows are the same length. Same hairline, only this is more perfect. Not exactly the same, but it is quite very similar, which ties into my theory. You know, why would Waboo do that? Why wouldn't he just put it on his picture there? Well, my theory is that his Adobe subscription expired or something, because this image is Adobe stock from Japan, which he did go on a trip to Shibuya in one of his very old streams. Maybe he had a VPN there or whatever, but this one is very specific to Japan, and I don't know why. So my theory is he tried to dodge getting into legal trouble for using like Adobe stock when he didn't have a Adobe stock subscription, which by the way is separate from like Adobe Premiere. Yeah, you can buy Adobe Premiere and not have access to Adobe stock. That's a completely separate subscription. And bro, this is funny. He really AI I really, this is only an allegation, but I really think he AI modified this image right here so he could use it as his profile picture, when bro could have just used the royalty free one. And he didn't even have to change his profile picture in the first place. That was a challenge. He it was in one of his videos, I think it was the most recent one, where he said that at like certain subscriber counts he would change his profile picture. Yeah, so bro did not even have to change his profile picture to something copyrighted, but he chose to. But very understandably, he did not want to pay an extra Adobe subscription. So he AI modified it. Yeah. So that's my little game theory there. Thank you for watching.